Hey everyone, Minimalist Bricks here, and today we are going to be reviewing set 75300 Imperial Tie Fighter. This set has 432 pieces. The age suggestion is 8 years and older, and it comes with 3 minifigures. Now, the TIE Fighter pilot and the Stormtrooper are not exclusive to this set, but I believe this is the first time we see NIL-8 protocol droid in a LEGO Star Wars set. So let's look at the set and the minifigures and see whether or not this is a really good set or not. Before we look at the set, I wanted to show you guys the instruction manual. This instruction manual still has a cool detailed background. You see the Death Star in the background and some explosions in space. Most Star Wars sets nowadays, unless it's a UCS set, does not have a cool detailed background. So that is one plus for this set. I also wanted to show you guys the instruction manual because it is one of those sets that have a QR code. So if you do scan it, you can get 20 LEGO Insider points. I still want to call it LEGO VIP because it just rolls off the tongue easily, but it is LEGO Insider now. And if you open up the book, it does tell you that it's broken down into 3 different bags, and they tell you specifically which minifigure you get in each bag. So that is pretty cool. And like I said, it's a good detailed instruction booklet. So definitely just wanted to show you guys that instruction booklet, and we'll continue on with the set. Alrighty guys, if you can look at this set right here, this is the TIE Fighter. Now the great thing about this TIE Fighter is that it is an easy build. When you look at the wings of the TIE Fighter on each side, it is the exact same build process. There is nothing different with each side, so it makes this build process pretty simplistic. When you look on the inside, you're using a lot of plate features to help connect the wing together and to expand. It is kind of thin, but at no point does it feel flimsy whatsoever. And I think that has to do with some of the Technic construction right here. That right there, this pin connection right here that goes to the base of the build, really makes this pretty sturdy. So you can move it left and right, and it does not move that much. And you can place it down pretty easily. And, once again, it is sturdy. So once again, when you look at the base of the build, and I'm going to turn it around to the back for you, this is where you can see some of the play features. I can push these 2 green pins right here, and they can launch the features of the gun to shoot out. And so I can show you guys right now with the right hand side. And then maybe I can show you guys the left hand side right now. It goes really fast, so please be careful and not shoot this at anybody, especially in their eye. And then if you turn it around here, as you can see, it has that spring-loaded capability, which makes it go really fast. And right inside is the cockpit itself, where you can put the TIE Fighter pilot. Once again, really cool set. Nothing much to this build. Pretty simplistic. A lot of gray, black pieces, but I think they did a great job, and it's a great play set. Now let's look at the minifigures. We get 3 in this set right here. I'm going to start off with the Stormtrooper. The Stormtrooper minifigure isn't really special. You get torso and leg printing, which is great. You get a molded helmet piece, which is fun. And there is back printing on the torso. Now, once again, this is not an exclusive Stormtrooper minifigure. We've seen this style before in previous Star Wars sets. If you haven't gotten a Stormtrooper minifigure, this is a great set to get it in. So one of those things, if you don't have it, then it's a great addition. But if you do have a ton of them, then just add to your Stormtrooper army. Now, we do get a TIE Fighter pilot minifigure. This is a great minifigure. You got some really cool torso and leg printing. The helmet, the molded helmet that we have here is really shiny, which is why the light is picking up on it. You have a cool gun accessory piece, and there is some back printing here as well. You get some of the exposed head, but it isn't really that big of a deal, especially if you just have it facing front first. Now, I will say this. I don't believe this is exclusive printing whatsoever. I think we've seen this printing before on a TIE Fighter pilot minifigure. But once again, people in the comments can correct me wrong. It is a pretty great minifigure, though, and it's definitely a good one to add to your Star Wars collection. Now, like I was saying earlier in the video, I'm not sure if the NIL-8 protocol droid is exclusive to this set. I think this is the first time we've seen it in a LEGO Star Wars set. And if this is the case, I would definitely get this set because this set is retiring at the end of the year. You get cool printing on the back and on the front of the torso. You got some colorful wiring shown here, and you got some leg printing as well. Now, the droid head right here, it just sticks on to the torso right here, so it's not like a casing whatsoever. It is a pretty good mold piece, and I do have to say this is a great minifigure to have in this set. But once again, only 3 minifigures. Now, let me tell you my final thoughts on this set. Let's start with the pros of this set. This set does not have any stickers whatsoever. That is a breath of fresh air when you don't have to apply any stickers. You got some great play features with the green shooters right there. It is spring loaded, so all you have to do is just press on the back and it will launch it fast. Now, you get some cool box printing right here. So if you're one of those Lego collectors that collect the box, this is definitely a great box to keep in your inventory. It is a set that doesn't have that many pieces, so 432. It's a perfect piece count for any kids who are looking to build Star Wars sets. And it's a great addition for any adult Lego collectors, because you want to be able to build things fast. So if you want to create an Imperial TIE Fighter army, you have a lot of TIE fighters, then definitely this is a great box to pick up multiple sets of. So, because it's an easy build. And that's another pro, is that it is an easy build process because the wings are repetitive and the body is unique, but it's a pretty fast build. You get 3 minifigures, all 3, which are great. Now, if this is an exclusive minifigure, then that is a pro to get this set as soon as possible. This Lego Star Wars set is retiring. So please, 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 if you are really on the fence about this and after this review you're leaning towards getting it, get it soon, because come November, December, I can see this Star Wars set, getting off the shelves pretty quickly, especially before Christmas and Hanukkah. Now, like I said, you got a great TIE Fighter pilot minifigure and a great Stormtrooper minifigure. If you have duplicates of it, then you can just continue to add to it. But once again, it's like I said earlier, these minifigures are great, no matter if they're duplicates or not. So let's talk about the cons. Now, I really don't have that many cons for this set, but one of the things that come to mind is exposed studs right here on the wing. Now, you have a nice gray finish up at the top, and I wish that's something that they did right here in the front, because that would just make it look a lot nicer and cleaner. Like I said, here you see studs off the plate. That does not bother me. But here that does not bother me either. But it's like they said, they have finished plates right here, and they have a finished plate right up here. They could have easily added that to the sides to make it look so much nicer. Now, once again, the wings are a repetitive build. So if you are spending $44.99 for this Lego Star Wars set, you want maybe a fun and maybe not so much of a fast build. And so by having a repetitive build for the wings, it might not be as enjoyable. For me, though, it was pretty fun, though. And like I said, you have maybe some loose pieces on the build, but it's still a sturdy build. So I do find myself every now and then this piece falling off because it's only connected by one stud right there. But once again, it goes on pretty easily and I can attach it with no problem. But that's really only my cons for this Star Wars set. With that being said, would I add this to my Lego collection? The answer is yes. I would put this on my shelf collection. The main reason why I bought the TIE Fighter is just because of the fact that I wanted to put it next to my UCS Millennium Falcon. I want to recreate somewhat of a movie scene where the TIE Fighter is chasing the Millennium Falcon. I do hope to get a stand for the Millennium Falcon so it can be more propped up and you can see more of its cool features. So I have to say, that was the biggest reason. But after building it, I found myself really enjoying the build process. I love the play features that are involved with it. And, if it does have an exclusive minifigure in the NILA protocol droid, then that makes this set worthwhile. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope to catch you guys in the next video. Please like and subscribe. Pew, 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 pew.